Yo, I just want to say, man, live your life the way you want to live your life. Take your time, do whatever it is you feel you need to do. But I do want to say this, don't get caught up in admiring and worshiping these YouTubers. Not all, bro. I'm not saying all. But I want to say like a strong 98, 99% of these YouTubers, bro, they are fucking lying. Like, they get on here, they act like their life is a certain kind of way. They act like they certain kinds of people, and you know, they live in this certain kind of life, or they live in this perfect life, or they making moves and you should too, and what are you waiting on? And look at me, I did this, I did that. And I feel like YouTube is what I thought it I YouTube is what I didn't realize it was. Like, but YouTube is just like Instagram and all of them other apps. You know what I'm saying? People get on here and announce their accomplishments and talk about, what they want to talk about. They tell you what they want to tell you. They allow you in on what they want to allow you in on. But it's like it's bullshit. There's a bunch of motherfuckers lying and just saying shit for views and likes. It's a lot of con artists on YouTube, bro. And I know that's anywhere and I know that's everywhere, but I'm saying, like, people don't know how to think for themselves. People already don't know how to make their own decisions. So just like when you can get inspired by music and get inspired by what you see on TV, movies, TV shows, rap videos, you could come to YouTube and be inspired. You could come to YouTube and have your favorite YouTubers. You could come to YouTube and model your life after certain people. You could get stuck in that world. You could get stuck in that. I see people all the time, and some of these YouTubers comment, yo, man, you inspired me to do this, man. You inspired me to move out of America. You inspired me to blah, blah, blah. I be seeing that shit, and I'm like, damn, these people really hold on to every word these YouTubers be saying. These people really model their lives behind a lot of these YouTubers and shit and what they say on these cameras. I think the craziest part of all of it is, though, it's like that. It's like when you could give, like somebody that could give great advice, but they don't take their own advice, but they give great advice. They don't even live by their own, like they don't even live by the advice and shit that they give people. I was like that, like in my life. I give great advice, bro, but I ain't even take my own advice. It could be relationship, it could be life based, it could be like anything. I give great ass advice to this day. So much so, sometimes I be like, damn, why I don't take my own advice? I feel like that shit like, damn, they like knowing how to cut your own hair. You be a good ass barber, bro, but you don't know how to cut your own hair. But you the best barber in the city. That's how I look at that advice shit. Like, I give great advice, bro. I'm like, damn, I don't even be taking my own advice. A lot of these motherfuckers, they might be out here giving advice, or they might be out here speaking on things as if they went through them themselves. That's the shit that be fucking me up with the YouTube shit. You got so many people on YouTube that's like portraying this image like they living like that, or like they making these moves in real life in real time, but they really not. And people admire these people. People look to them for answers and advice. You know what I'm saying? They wait on their videos. They bank on their videos. You know what I'm saying? Just like a motherfucker be inspired by something he's seeing on TV or heard in a rap song. It's no different from the YouTube shit. I think it's especially important to be careful with that, because this the real you. You know what I'm saying? At least you like, damn, that's just some music shit. That's some entertainment shit. Bro, you really putting the camera in front of the real you, in front of you. And you lying. You don't know who inspired by this video. You don't know who you might influence or inspire in this video. And they thinking, damn, I'm seeing this brother doing all of this shit. He unlocking all of this greatness. He moving out the country like he said he was. He not eating this like he said he was. He not doing this no more like he said he was. Like, and you got people that's like holding you to a certain standard. You know what I'm saying? Holding you to a certain, like, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't nothing like you ain't on nothing that you be talking about in your videos. People want to be inspired, but they also want to be inspired in a way of like authenticity, genuine. I don't want to see nobody's story and be inspired by it, but the whole time it was a lie. It take away from the inspiration. It take away from the genuineness. It take away from what you feel. If you really see somebody that was 350 pounds and they went to 150, and they on here talking like they really went through the motions and shit, but they really took it, what that shit called, Ozempic. Them niggas really was on some Ozempic shit, but they chose to show you 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 120, how they chose to show it to you. It really looked like a journey, like they really put the work in to lose the weight. Or you watching somebody's video and they talking about beating addiction and all of that, whatever addiction. It could be porn addiction, it could be alcoholism, it could be crack, Percocet, opioid, whatever. You see these niggas off camera or something, or you find out some shit like the niggas still drink every day. The niggas still watch porn every day. She took Ozempic. She ain't really lose that weight. Even if you don't know the person, you don't really like, all right, I ain't about to cry about it. I ain't about to feel no crazy type of way about it. I ain't gonna really, really personalize it to where it's gonna fuck me up or nothing, but it's gonna take away from the authenticity that you felt was in the video, or how the person was expressing themselves, or just speaking their truth. I'll be the first to say, I don't know a lot of these niggas I watch on YouTube, but some of this shit that I be seeing, I be feeling a connection to it. Like, damn, that was thorough. Damn, that's some real shit. Damn, I can relate to that. And if I found out a lot of these niggas was lying and capping, like the one boy I'm really pertaining to, in particular in this very moment, it's like, not that you really give a fuck, but it just be like, damn, it kind of hit you a little bit, like, damn. It just take away from, you know what I'm saying, that feeling you got of like, yo, I can do it, or damn, it's possible, it's obtainable, it's doable. But you hear about a nigga lying and fraud and shit, capping and shit, that shit'll fuck you up, like, damn. And some people would have fucked them up to a point where they be like, I know I can't do it now. This nigga, I mean, not that you should even base it around like what somebody can and can't do, but I'm just trying to explain, like, it'll fuck you up. But I'm here to tell you, bro, like, a lot of these YouTubers, most of these YouTubers be fucking lying. They come on here, they got the gift of gab, they can sell you some shit, they can tell you some shit, inspire you, whatever the case may be, whatever you get from the video, but they ain't really living like that. No different from a motherfucker making it seem like it's easy as 1, 2, 3 to move out the country or do this or do that. Take your life to the next level. Some people don't know how to decipher the two. They really hold on to every word you say. They don't know about the in-betweens of, yo, you gotta do this, but then you gotta do this, but I was able to do this, but I was able to. You got people on here really just lying to people and telling them anything. Telling them shit that they not even standing on. No different from me. If I told a young guy some shit, or how he should do this, or how he should do that, or how he should go about something, but I really don't qualify to tell him that, because I ain't went through it myself. I never experienced it. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say. You got people out here just telling people shit, but they not qualified to be out here giving out that message or spreading that type of message or that type of information when they not really living like that. They not really going through that. They haven't went through that. So many people just on here regurgitating shit, bro. You just regurgitating some shit you seen on the internet. You telling people you moved out the country, but you on vacation. You want a 3-week vacation. But you giving people hope. Damn, maybe I can move out of America. Maybe I could do it. This nigga really did it. Oh, I'm about to jump out the window. Niggas see you jumping out the window, they going. That's what I'm saying. People not thinking for themselves. We in a time where people don't think for themselves. They look to other people to think for them. They get information off the internet. It's fast. It come fast. They get information off TikTok, social media. That's how they being raised. That's how they being taught, through the phone, through the media. So a nigga might admire your word or hold on to your word or confide in you so much through your videos or through your content. He see you run and go jump out the window. Guess what? He gonna run and jump out the window right after you, not realizing that you know how to tuck and roll. So when you jump out that window, you gonna be all right. You know how to tuck and roll. You know how to land properly. He gonna jump out that window following your nut ass, your lame ass, your cap ass. He gonna jump out the window behind you. He gonna break every fucking bone in his body. You know what I'm saying? It's no different. And I hate that for people that people can't think on their own and things like that. But it just is what it is. That's where we at. You niggas ain't keeping it real on these cameras. Y'all ain't telling people the ins and outs. Or y'all telling them the highs, but y'all not telling them the in-betweens and the lows. Y'all telling them that y'all explaining the end result. Y'all explaining the arrival. You know what I'm saying? Y'all explaining all of that. You know what I'm saying? But y'all not explaining what you got to go through to get to arrive, to reach the destination. Y'all get on here and y'all tell people this. Y'all not telling them all of the shit they gonna go through leading up to that, to obtain that, to get to that point. People get on here and they talk and they talk and they talk and they talk. And like I said, a lot of people that's on this app, on this platform, they not qualified. They regurgitating some shit they done read, seen, or heard. They getting on here, they making it sound good, and they just putting it out to the masses. And that shit ain't cool. Bunch of lying ass, lame ass niggas. Corny ass niggas that go out and buy a camera or go set their phone up, go get a tripod off Amazon, and they start a YouTube channel and they just talking shit. That's one thing I told myself, bro. And I done got off my trail a couple of times just off topic and what I started out trying to do and what was my aim in the first place, you know, when I started the channel. But one thing I said, bro, to myself, I'm never gonna get on this camera and tell y'all some shit I ain't go through, or some shit that I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do myself. And really giving my life experiences. But that's one thing, bro. Like, I can't do that. Like, you know what I mean? And it's just, it seemed like it's so easy and so like second nature for niggas to like get on here and lie, bro. I don't know. That shit's sad though. That shit's sad. And a lot of people can't see through the bullshit. You know what I mean? So they believe in it. They buying into, yo, that's really how this person lived. That's how he is. He really eat like that. He live like that. He disciplined like that. Man, that nigga lying. You know what I'm saying? People can come here. That's what I say. This shit like Instagram. People can come here and be somebody they not. That's all this internet shit is, for real, for real. That's what it seemed like to me. People could come here and be somebody else. Why the fuck did I think YouTube was any different from Instagram and TikTok and Facebook and Twitter and all that shit? It's the internet. It's still a form of social media. People can come here and be somebody that they not in real life. It's an escape. People can come here and fucking be delusional as they want to be as fake as they want to be as capped as they want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, damn, this shit crazy. But 99% of these YouTubers be fucking lying, bro. It's a percentage out of 8 billion people. I done went through that, the numbers and all that. Y'all do the math on that. So that's a generous number of people that's probably being genuine on this platform. But the majority, bro, they fucking lying, bro. They ain't telling you nothing with good intention for the most part. A lot of these motherfuckers, bro, they just be saying shit. And like, don't let them have a big ass platform, a big following, a big subscription type John. Like, they on here to get a check, bro. They on here to cash out and make it seem like it's so hard to come back to YouTube. Oh, I really didn't want to come back and make no videos. I said I was done, or I'm done with YouTube, or I ain't coming back, or I ain't making videos for a while. Yeah, until that money get low. Until them bills start knocking. Now you gotta get back out here, nigga, and get on that corner, nigga. You gotta get back out here and get on the stroll, nigga. Go ahead and make 3, 4, 5. You know what I mean? You know what time it is. Niggas talk that shit because they got a little bit of wiggle room. They ain't gotta make no content for a minute. They been stacking them YouTube checks, but niggas full of shit, bro. That's why I say, and this is genuine. This is like from the heart. Live your life how you want to live it unapologetically. Live your fucking life. Good, bad, indifferent, popular, unpopular, weird, not weird, cool, uncool. Like, just live your life, bro. It hurt. And I don't know y'all personally, but it hurt to even know and realize that there's really people out here that's really looking to other people and holding on to people's every word. Whether it's YouTubers, whether it's any type of influencer or content creator, whatever, bro. The fact that people look into other people for anything, like answers and how to live life, and thinking that people can tell you how to live your life, like that shit is crazy. That shit is sad. Like, I don't care how fucking lost I get. I'd rather be lost on my own terms, nigga. I'd rather my own GPS get me lost. You know what I'm saying? Me. Than get lost because another nigga got me lost, or be looking for another nigga to give me directions and the nigga get me lost on purpose, or he get me lost because he the fuck lost. He don't know where the fuck he going. He don't know how to navigate. His GPS broke. I'm looking, so that's the worst thing you could do. Look to another nigga to help you get through and navigate through this life, or to show you or tell you how to live. Like, fuck that, bro. Fell on your own, make mistakes on your own, get lost on your own. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't, fuck that, bro. I don't give a fuck how bad it get. I ain't never about to follow another nigga Matt. That nigga Matt don't apply to me. What he say, that ain't gonna work for me. That ain't, you know what I'm saying? But just like the people in high places and the people that's in power that prey on the millions and billions of people that's on this earth, and they manipulate them and they control them. You know what I'm saying? They control their mental. That's how these YouTubers is, bro. You know what I'm saying? They know that people are vulnerable. They know that people can't think for themselves. They know there's a lot more weak people than it is strong people. It's a lot more followers than it is leaders. And once you start seeing once you see the analytics and you start doing the math and seeing the numbers, yeah, then you in business. You can make some moves. You can become that con artist. You can sway the people. You can control the people. You can tell them anything because they holding on to your every word. They believe in you. That's what these YouTuber niggas be on, bro. Live that. Take that. If I got any advice, it's just live your life and make the mistakes you're gonna make. I think you'll feel a lot better making mistakes on your own terms than you would making mistakes and failing at life or doing some shit, you know what I'm saying, based off what another motherfucker telling you on his camera. Like, I mean, what do I know though? You know what I mean?